And right off the bat, we start out with a message from Mrs. K. Okay, so bring Zoom up, bring my camera up. And I think I'm going to, every one of you guys need to mute your screen, put your avatar on, go put on a green shirt. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's not Christmas, Jeff. I might be. I actually might be. I don't know.
It took me 10 frickin' minutes to get into my Google account on the computer. 10 frickin' minutes to get into my Google account on the computer.
They changed things.
Well, it's supposed to send a message to my phone. Well, it's supposed to wouldn't send it, and the thing I normally click on to get a Google code wouldn't work. I don't know what the hell was going on. I had to restart my phone, and then they've changed some stuff.
I know the login is changing. I saw the new login one time. Now it's gone back to the old login for some reason.
But it made me go into settings and Google on the phone and do some stuff. And then it popped up some codes like I asked it to do. And right when I was typing in the code, the screen flashed over and it finally sent the normal message to log me in. So I lost the damn code. Had to start over again.
Okay, hopefully she won't bother me too much longer here. Yeah, I had to go find a green t-shirt. I mean, I've got several green shirts, but you know me.
I'm not sure I got a green shirt.
I've got several green shirts. I just wanted to wear a t-shirt. So Tony Wallow said good evening at 8:23 right after I posted the screen. And followed that up with a $1.99 contribution in the form of a super chat, I believe it is, and said good evening. Thank you, Tony. Since Tony's learning the Tagalog language, I'm going to speak to him in his new language, which is Salamat Po. Great guy said he was second, missed by just a bit outside. Rick Lakes follows up with a hello and a $2 super chat. Hello, Rick. One Fish says hi. Jeff says good evening. Had a hard time getting into the Google account. Tiffany Lava Shark Johnson is in the chat room. Hello, Tiffany. Let's see if this shows up over on said stream in a minute. Oh, there it is. Good deal. And the one, the only, Alex Cheek joins us for a live stream. I'll bet you $5 though he did not see my premiere tonight that was at 8 o'clock this evening.
Probably not.
Sam's here. I didn't see you, kid. And of course, the way I've got this set up now, I don't actually get to see Zoom until it shows up on the YouTube stream. This setup right now works really good, by the way. I've got Zoom hidden behind this. I've got the one chat popped out over there where I can click it, and I've got chat right in front of me. So, okay. Been a long day. Been a long, very mental, stressful day for me. I took Mrs. K to work, and my son was hanging out at his house, and he texted me earlier today and said, "Hey, can you bring me this?" I said, "Sure." Halfway taken to Mrs. K, he calls and says, "Oh, and can you bring this?" Well, yeah, it'd been nice to know 45 minutes ago before we left to come down there, because Mrs. K is 3.5 miles away from there. Alex, I can see you're in Zoom. I don't need you to put in chat you're in Zoom. My eyes do work. I see you also have your microphone muted for some reason. One Fish drops us a link. Go see what that's all about. Oh, it's to my premiere. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Tiffany says hello to Alex. Now let's see if this thing's going to catch up or not. Probably not. So yeah, it's been a stressful day. Got a few things done. I did a thing earlier just to try to help a couple of people out, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Tony is saying it's normal on the audio. Cool. That's always good to hear. I was going to say something, but I forgot. Oh my goodness. Talked to my two grandsons today from my oldest son. The excuse me, youngest grandson is starting to walk and talk. Can't understand but about every other word, but he is at least jabbering and he's getting there. It's cool to see him walk like a little weeble. And he does fall down though. It's kind of cute. And he knows the phone. He holds the phone up to his ear, which is really cute because it's on the speaker. And my granddaughter was upset because when I called, she accidentally hit the hang up button, not the answer button. And she was frustrated. So we had to walk her through, it's okay. Grandpa does that all the time. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Robert says, morning, afternoon, or evening, one of the two.
Be careful with him and the phone because it seems like the first time they play with a phone, they dial 911.
Either that or what my granddaughters did.
Or they order something. You hear all these stories of little 2-year-old and 1-year-old kids ordering stuff on eBay or Amazon on their parents' phone because their parents don't have it set up, the security option set up correctly on their phone.
Yeah, and they don't ever think their kid's going to get on the phone. So
Android phone would be easy because when you hold the power button, you got an option to turn off, restart, or emergency call. And they might hit that emergency call.
Yeah. Oh. On my phone, actually, it's got those three options. When I hit the power button, it's got those three options at the top of the screen. But actually, the emergency option does not call. That emergency option does not call emergency 911.
Oh, it don't?
What that does is if you have the option to put your medical records and stuff in your phone, so if somebody finds your phone and you're incapacitated, they know your information, like your parents and whatnot, all of your medical information. Now, when you first reboot the phone, same with iOS and Android, after a restart, it asks you for your code. It won't take a fingerprint or face unlock or anything. But the only way to emergency call is to either dial 911 from the dial pad, or you can press the emergency button once you have the number pad up, where you would put in your PIN code to unlock the phone.
hello, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Just getting started about 6 minutes ago or so. I apologize a while ago. Mrs. K sent me a text, and it's about our vacation, so I forgot to put the avatar on to answer, and I knew I could answer it in about 3 easy words, so that's what I done. Yes, Sam, I did change the clocks. So far, they've been met with positive results. The only one I think I need to get with Wintermute on and change the actual clock itself is the one for Ran Israel. It just, to me, does not look good. I like all the other ones. They stand out. I have no issues with them. Ski Man's 21632. Haven't seen him in a few days. Good to see he's back in chat. Hello, Ski Man.
Don't anybody interrupt me. I'm getting ready to eat.
I can't spotlight you, so looks
Chicken,
good, though.
noodles, and corn.
All right, you're spotlighted. You can show it again. That looks good. Did you bring enough for
I had
everybody?
spare ribs and Brussels sprouts is what I had.
Just for me.
That's fine. One more time, I got to answer this, and then that's going to be it for at least 30 minutes.
I'm not happy about that Walmart subscription thing, having to use self-checkout.
I don't know if it's true or not, Chris. It's just something I came across, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It wouldn't surprise me. I was going to ask a Walmart person today when I was there, and I didn't get a chance to ask because about the time I wanted to ask my question, apparently all hell was breaking loose in the store. She appeared to be a managerial type of person, so I thought, I can wait and do this another time.
What's your What's this about? What's your question about?
Whether it's true or not, I sent you the link. Did you not? Do you not read messages? I sent it
I
to
saw
you.
I saw the link that you sent me to the YouTube, but that's the only link I saw.
I also sent you a picture that says YouTube is going to start charging people to use the self checkout aisles. Did you not see that one? Hello, Ski Man, or in this case, Jeff Pearl. We have the two Jeffs here
would
tonight.
one-
We have Jeff R and Jeff Pearl. How you doing,
That
Jeff?
don't make any sense.
Good evening.
Well, you know,
Wow,
Amazon,
we got signs now. Okay.
Amazon,
Makes
Amazon has a subscription service. Walmart's gonna get it, and probably gonna be
But-
next. Kroger and Target, and it's monkey see, monkey do.
So you mean you're
Exactly.
talking about physically? If you're physically in the store, they'll charge you to use the self checkouts.
That's pretty much what the article alluded to. Yes, that's
You
exactly
have to
what
have
it
a
is.
subscription.
Now
That's-
to their
that
service.
that don't make sense because, like at Pine Bluff Walmart, they've got two aisles, two dedicated self checkout aisles for people that have the Walmart Plus subscription, but they have a whole bunch of other checkouts that are separate. Those two Walmart Plus checkouts are separate from the main checkout line. If you don't have that subscription, you got to go through the main line and wait and wait.
Well, that's what the article was talking about. They already doing it at some Walmarts.
Yeah, we have at the Walmart I went to today, they had, and this just blew my mind, they had the normal self checkout aisles, and then they had 4 registers of, are you ready for this? The express self checkout lines. Now, that was also going to be part of my questions to said managerial type person, but I never got around to finding out.
They
my
do
answers.
not. The last couple of times I've been to Pine Bluff Walmart, which has said setup that we're discussing, I have not been asked to show my Walmart Plus, to show my Walmart app to prove that I have Walmart Plus. I have not been asked. They just let me use a line and don't bother to ask. Haven't been asked to verify that I actually have the Walmart subscription.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to if it actually gets put into operation, is how they're going to work it. Are you going to have to show some kind of proof that you actually are a member of the said program to
I
run
thought you would.
registers?
I
I'll
thought
just
you
tell
would.
them. I'll just tell them my member ID is 8675309.
There you go.
I thought you would at those particular checkouts at this particular store, but I guess they're too busy or they can't be bothered to care. Now of course if you buy alcohol, of course they check your ID, but as far as just checking to make sure that you have the Walmart Plus subscription in the if you're in the Walmart subscription line, they don't seem to do it.
I know when they buy alcohol, they have to have someone come over to the self checkout aisles and put a code in, I believe it is, so that you can actually purchase the alcohol. So
Something else that comes along with the subscription, Walmart has this scan and go where you can scan the barcodes of all your stuff with your phone. I tried to use that one time and it sucked. I'd rather pay for the subscription the subscription pays for itself for me just to be able to have stuff delivered. But using the phone in the store to try to scan your stuff and try to make it go faster, which it really doesn't do because you still have to go through the checkout line anyway and scan a barcode and all this other BS. So I just rather if I'm in a store, go to the checkout, self checkout or not, and scan and scan stuff the old-fashioned way. But
One thing that might be happening there, Alex, like in the casinos here, back in the days when we had buffets, they had a regular line and they had a separate line that included both the high rollers and handicapped in
Right.
one line. And my wife had a handicap card, so we got to go in the line with the high rollers. So if you were in your chair, they might be letting you through without even worrying about it.
and I've thought about that,
I don't know that.
on several occasions, going into different places, especially Walmart and different stores, if it's possible that because they see that I'm in a wheelchair, they think this guy can't steal nothing. We're just gonna
It isn't about stealing something. It's just
not
about
bothering.
being a courtesy to you because you're in the chair.
Yeah.
And it's a shorter line.
Right. Yeah, it
But
has
I don't
nothing
know
to do
that
with
for a fact.
theft. Be interesting to see if they actually go down that route, and I just imagine they'll end up not having much.
Their
business.
regular lines will be very clogged up if they go that route.
Yeah,
Especially if they don't open the registers up, they'll be. If they only open 3 or 4 registers.
My Walmart, I still have 1 or 2 registers open, but they're trying to get everybody to go through the self-checkout areas, and they have 2 of them. The big store, they have
Yeah.
one on one end, and they have one down by the grocery end.
Yep, that's what they're doing.
Almost all of the checkouts, other than maybe 2 or 3 at my grandma's Walmart, are self checkouts.
Now, at the Walmart Fresh Market, where all they sell is groceries mainly, no registers at all, only self-checkout.
Really?
They have people there to help with certain things. But I've only gone in there once or twice looking for something. I don't buy groceries at Walmart, so I don't normally go in there. It's right near my bank. So one time I went in there, checked for something, and no regular registers at all.
The only way I see something like that working efficiently, you have to register their credit card that you're going to pay with them.
Yeah,
Where it's automatically
it'll have to
recognized
be.
by the system.
It'll have to be something similar to what Amazon does, where if you go to one of the Amazon Go stores, you will use your phone to physically get into the store to unlock the gate, and they will charge everything that you pick up to your Amazon account.
How many of those Amazon Go stores are actually in true existence right now? Do you know?
No, off the top of my head, I don't. A few. New York, big cities. I've never been to one. I've only seen videos of them.
Yeah, I can see it saving them money on delivery fees.
But in order for that, I know Walmart is trying to be as much like Amazon as they can with their scan and go and all this other kind of stuff. But in order for their scan and go system to work, Walmart scan and go system to work, they're gonna have to make it more like Amazon, because the fact that you have to go through the checkout line anyway to scan the QR code to verify to them that you have already scanned everything, kind of defeat, in my opinion, kind of defeats the purpose.
Stealth Mode's joining us in Zoom. A real quick
Yeah.
check with Wikipedia shows there are currently 43 total Amazon Go stores, 7 in Seattle, 5 in Chicago, 8 in New York City, 20 in London, the United Kingdom, branded as Amazon Fresh, and only 3 in Los Angeles County, California. So apparently the concept of Amazon Go is not going to be as successful as they would like it to be.
Well, one thing that happened here I live close to two different Smith stores, kind of halfway in between.
Right.
And a couple of years ago, one of them started this thing. It sounds like the scan and go a little bit. You had a handheld device and they had a thing to hold it on your cart, and you would scan everything as you went through the store and put it in your basket. And then you would go through the self checkout lane and hold this thing up to the register, and it would read all of the stuff in, boom, 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 and you would be done. And that did not last very long. It apparently was not popular enough to make it worthwhile keeping it.
I imagine it had a lot of problems too.
Even
How would you scan in a pound of tomatoes or a pound of onions or carrots or
I
green
don't
peppers?
remember. They had some scales
By the
near
code.
the vegetables and all of that you could scan the thing and then put it on the scale and it would transmit a weight into this device. But I don't think people took to it very well, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't usually shop that particular store, so
Their codes don't work half the time. I found that out a few times. We've gone through the self checkout at 6 in the morning when there aren't any cashiers around.
What about I've heard that the Sam's Club scan and go works really well for whatever reason, just not the Walmart scan and go system.
Not a member of Sam's Club, so I have no idea.
I don't know if Costco has anything similar, but
nope, not yet.
Yeah, boy, ain't that the
So
truth?
it's all at Costco. It's all regular checkers or normal self
They have a
checkout.
mixture. They have, my Costco has like usually 6 or 7 registers open plus a self checkout area that has 6 stations.
Wow.
But when you go through the self checkout, there are 2 people there running back and forth in between all the stations, scanning your card and scanning all the stuff in your basket for you and running you out. I mean, it works pretty well. I mean, it actually gets you out quicker than the registers.
Well,
Does
some
your
items-
Costco have oil changes availability, Jeff?
I'm not sure. They sell tires. I don't think they do oil.
Yeah, ours does.
I go to my Walmart too, Jeff. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. They do tires. I get my tires done at Walmart. I have my tires done there.
Some
Iron
home
Man.
Costco, actually.
Oh, is that a Walmart brand? I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, Costco. I bought my tires
Sam's
at
Club is a
Costco.
Walmart brand.
But Honda wants $127 and some change to do an oil change.
Mm.
And I'm like,
Oh, no.
no, there's no way. I mean, I've done for the longest time now. I've always gone to Honda, true to the company, so to speak. But I ain't paying $127 for an oil change. I will figure out a way to change my own oil myself before I do that.
Yeah.
you must have the most expensive or synthetic. Is it synthetic?
It's
Oh,
possible, but still, 5 quarts of oil in a filter. I mean, it takes them about 20 minutes to, on the jack, hoist it in the air, drop the plug, pull the filter, and put the new oil in. It's just
If
terrible.
it's full synthetic, Ken, if it's full synthetic for my vehicle, it cost me about $75 to do it. Filter
I'll have to
oil.
look at our last receipt because I honestly have I need an oil change and, okay, here's your bill. And I'm like, okay, not coming back. So
Yeah.
this time I called him and I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah, I was just looking around for my last receipt. My mechanic charges me about 45 to 50 bucks to change the oil.
On
But
top
he's
of the price
giving
of the
me
oil.
like 20 bucks off because I'm a regular customer.
Right.
$120. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Which is not done
Well,
that
no,
much anymore.
no, I mean, it's like the $45 after the $20 discount.
Oh, it's fair price. Seems like anyway.
You remember the Terribles brand out here, don't you, Ken?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
I mean, a lot of gas stations and convenience stores and oil change places and smog tests, all of that. I was in a hurry one time last year and went there to get the oil changed on my truck, and it was $80 freaking by the time I got out the door. So not again.
Yeah.
That's what it cost me to buy the oil, Jeff. For the SUV, it takes 6 squirts of oil, and it's every bit of $75.
How many miles you
Well,
get
this
out of
was,
that?
oil.
5 quarts in a
I'm sorry.
filter. 5 quarts in
Jeff.
a filter. In a minute.
Right,
So,
Jeff.
Stealth, how many
Right there.
miles do you get out of your synthetic oil?
Oh gosh,
Do you get
between
more
5
than
and
normal
6,000.
oil?
5 and 6,000 miles. Yeah, between 5 and 6,000. They recommend changing not beyond 6,000 miles.
I need to stretch my oil change into 2 more weeks, because that way we'll get it done mid-April. We'll go on vacation. We'll get back and we'll have to have another one, because that's going to be a little bit under 5,000 miles right there. Never even thought about that, come to think of it. But
Yeah, Scotty Kilmer talked about this. I was chatting with Scotty Kilmer and crew. Scotty Kilmer talked about it. Brian Reamer Pierce here in Florida talked the same thing. They said, yeah, because everybody's asking the question, how long can we go with this damn synthetic oil? They never tell us. Well, you go 3,000 miles. Bullshit. No. You can go up to 7,800 in some vehicles. Now you have to look at the manufacturer's stuff. In my particular vehicle, I can go about 6,000 miles in an SUV. So yeah, 6,500 pound vehicle. Absolutely.
My
I
truck
wouldn't
will
push
kill me
it past
when I-
that.
My
Go
truck
ahead,
will
sir.
kill me when I need oil. I can look on the gauge and tell the percentage.
I can feel the vibration in it. When I'm driving a vehicle, I can feel, I'm like a race car. I used to race cars, so if there's a slight vibration difference or something's off, I can literally hear it, feel it. I'm like part of the car. When I drive a vehicle, I've taught my children don't even want to drive. You're seeing how I am. And I've had them, both my kids at over 100 miles an hour. Shh, don't tell anybody. But yeah, and maybe I kind of like, yeah, Dad, I want to drive a car. And, what do you mean? It's great. Come on, man. They were freaked out going, wah! Yeah, and it's like, oh, what? What's wrong? Oh, jeez.
yeah, I used to drive
these kids
rather
today.
fast in my younger days, and now in my older days, I think I made a lot of people mad tonight, because the speed limit was 35. I was running about 38, 39, and you could just see the frustration piling up behind me. But I'm like, hey, I'm a little above the speed limit. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So anyway, we have 12 people. Look, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we have 12 people in Zoom tonight. That's been a while since we've had 12 on a live stream. So if you want to join us, there's the email address, kstout00m@gmail.com, and we'll get you on the Zoom panel. I'd love to see the Zoom panel get 16, 20, 22, 24 again, like we did on New Year's Eve. That was fun. I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. We are coming up on the 30-minute self-imposed time frame I have. I want to thank YouTube first. Tony Wallow, great guy. Rick Lakes, Tony, great. Rick, thank you so much again for your contributions to the channel. I appreciate it. One Fish, Jeff Ryman, Tiffany Lava Shark Johnson. Say that 3 times fast. Alex Cheek was with us. Robert Michael joined us. Ski Man is back. Good to see you back, Ski Man. Or Jeff, whichever you prefer. Rick Lakes, Jen OFW Adventures joined us in chat. And Ski Man says, hello to all in chat. Have a great night. Are you sticking around for the after Zoom, Ski?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now I'll jump over and thank everyone in Zoom real quick. And that would be Darren Gilholm, William Dawson, Rich, Sen, Jeff Ryman, Alex, Sam, that grumpy guy down there in the corner, Ski Man, Jeff Pearl, Stealth Mode, and Chris. Thank you. I do realize I am still number 1. That's my goal. I have achieved my goal for the night. So,
Yes, sir, you are.
Thank you, everyone. We will see you tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, maybe a little earlier. If you want to stick around for the Zoom, shoot an email to me. I'll get you the credentials. We'll get you on the Zoom panel and go from there. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Did I mention you, Greg?
You can talk to me now. I'm finished eating.
Oh, okay. All right. I did mention you in the stream, right? I mean, I covered that.
Yes, you did.
Okay, good.